Okay, so this video is going to be going over editing in Lightroom, exterior photos. So what you do when you first go to Lightroom is you're going to go to press import on the bottom left hand side, go to the C drive, click open house OK, do the drop down, working, and then you're going to select one of the houses that are on your shoot schedule form. So the one that I'm going to do is 211 or 201 Millbury Road. So I'm going to drop that button down, click on editing. So those are the photos that we just merged in Aurora. And I'm going to let these load. All the ones that are checked are the ones that are going to be imported into Lightroom. So you want to make sure all of them are checked. You can press uncheck all or check all to make sure, and then press import. So we'll let those load. There we go. And so first thing you want to do before you start editing anything is you want to go down to sort and select capture time. So that's going to put everything in order from the time that it was captured on the camera. So this video is going to go over doing exterior. So we're going to just focus on exterior photos right now. First thing you do before you edit anything is you go to develop. You can't start editing until you press the develop tab up here. So the exterior photos are at the end of this house. So we're going to move our toolbar all the way down till we start, till we see the first exterior photo. So right here I can see is the first exterior photo. So I'm going to click on that. That's going to take it to the full screen. And so exterior photos have a very limited editing process just because we keep it pretty much the same. For summer photos, we really don't need to do high exposure. So we'll start going through the process of what we do. First, you're going to take it down to highlight and then take your whites down, not all the way, but pretty close, and take your shadows up, as well as your blacks. Okay, so you can already see a difference right there. Clarity, I like to keep that around a 15. And then contrast as well. Exposure again, let's go ahead and put that at a 40. That's really as bright as we need to go. Vibrance, I would do a 15 to a 20, and saturation probably around a 10. So you can press right down here the before and after, before you started editing, and what it looks like now. So this is the look we want. We want a high saturation, high vibrance photo, because that is eye-catching on MLS and Zillow. To get back to our full screen of our photo, we're just going to go to this the full-size picture on the bottom left. So then I'm going to scroll this down. And I'm going to take sharpening to a 30. And then with my Alt key right on the left hand side of the space bar, I'm going to press that down, and then I'm going to click the masking, and it's going to go to this white screen. And I'm just going to slide this over until you can see a pretty good outline, which is usually half of the photo. Okay? And then you want to take luminance to pretty much around the same number as masking. Then you want to go to remove chromatic aberration, select enable profile corrections. We're going to scroll this down. We're going to select our lens profile, which is a Tamron, and that's all we need to do for the Tamron. Everything else will be selected. Press auto to auto adjust the photo, or press full. Full looked like a better option to me. These are usually our two different options that we use. That straightened it out the most. Then I'm going to scroll down and take dehaze up to usually between 15 and 20 with this. I'm going to take it a little higher just because it'll make the clouds look cool. Okay, so that is all we need to do for exterior photos. Those are the easiest photos to edit because we don't have to worry about sun exposure, all that stuff. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna right click on my mouse, go up to develop settings, copy settings, and if you'll pause your screen and make sure that all of these settings are selected, and then you're just gonna press copy. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna select the next photo after the one we just did, press our shift key, and then select the last of the exterior photos. Then we're gonna take our click on the right side of the mouse, go up to develop settings, paste settings, and we'll watch them slowly paste onto these following photos. So with all exterior photos, I said, we usually keep them the same. Sometimes if there's sunspots, you need to crop those out, but we'll go over that in a separate video. So with this one right here, I'm gonna select, and with every outside photo, we're just gonna go through and press auto or full. So I'm gonna stick with auto, that looks the straightest. And then just make sure that they're all in good focus and all that, and just go through them really quick. The exterior photos don't take long at all. So watch, I'm just spending a few seconds on each picture, making sure. So this one looks a little slanted, so we're gonna press auto. Watch that straighten up. Press full, see if it straightens up more. Yes, so that's perfect. And then we're gonna go to the next one and press auto. Press full. I'm going to stick with auto. And then see, so this photo looks a little wonky. So we're going to go up here to this crop overlay, and I'm going to move my mouse over the 0 and see if we can straighten it up just a little bit to align with these lines. So we're going to leave it just like that. I'm going to take exposure up just a little bit more for this one. And then on to the next photo. Again, we'll just scroll down, press auto. Same. So with this one, it's a little dark because of the clouds, which look really cool. So we're just gonna expose, and see that's even too much. So we're gonna just, right there is perfect. You'll start getting an idea of how bright you really need it. Again, we're just going to scroll down and press auto. And press auto. There we go. Same with this one. We're going to press auto. Maybe lighten it up just a smidge. Again with this one, scroll it down, press auto, and just lighten it up just a tidbit. Okay, and so we're just going to lighten this up just a little bit as well, and then we're going to press auto. Perfect. And then we're going to do the same for this photo. Press full, see, nope, not going to do that one. And then I'm going to take this crop bar. I'm going to put my mouse over the 0, and I'm just going to slide it and make sure it's straight. Take the exposure up just a little bit, and then do the same with this photo. So this will be a good twilight picture. So we're going to go ahead and leave the yellow in for this one. Press full, go ahead and press auto. And then I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit, make sure it's aligned with that. Perfect. So that concludes doing exterior photos.